couple of things about the electron transport chain. Basic principle, NADH here, yielding an excited electron and NAD plus H plus. The excited electron is going to provide the energy to transfer H plus ions to the intermembrane space in the mitochondria. Okay, it's building up a gradient of hydrogen on one side. Then cytochrome C is going to move electrons along these carrier transport proteins. And it's going to be less and less energy as they go along, so less and less hydrogen is going to be pumped to the other side. But it's the same principle. FAD also will react with one of them here, the protein channel 2. This whole electron transport chain is dependent on there being an electron acceptor, which is oxygen. So at the end of this, like some kind of pull, the oxygen is going to accept the electron there, react with H plus ions and form water. And if we do not have that step, the electron train cannot proceed. Now, once we've got this gradient here, what we see is hydrogen flowing down the concentration gradient. In a chemiosmotic process, and we're going to call this oxidative phosphorylation. Oxidation is occurring, and we're getting loads of ADP going to ATP. 28 ADP is going to go to ATP in this. I want to quickly show you that monster. I want to show you that monster ATP synthase. Okay, so that's more information than we need, but the yellow there are the protons, okay? And this is the intermembrane space, and this is the matrix. And so it's depicted by Harvard, and I'm sure what they know it almost like some kind of water wheel or turbine. If you want to know how this chemiosmosis is working, you know, the osmosis is describing the hydrogen sort of going from one side to the other, but there's all kinds of engineering going. It's extraordinary, yeah? There you go. Yeah, so he's comparing it to a turbine. So it'd be interesting with 3D printing whether an engineer could make one of those turbines, get a look at it and see how it compares to what our engineers are doing. Okay. Totally impossible before 3D printing. Right, let's see. All right, I'm on it now. There's been an update and it's messed. Okay, we're back on it. Right, it's your turn to do some work, folks. Can we all see the questions? Yes. Liam, can we see the questions?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So, Taya, what is the final electron acceptor in respiration? It is indeed oxygen. Well done. Good. Samra, what are the products from the earlier stage of respiration that are used in oxidative phosphorylation to synthesize ATP? Excellent answer. How many ATP are produced in oxidative phosphorylation? So what does it mean, oxidative phosphorylation? What part of the whole shebang is that? So just remember that oxidative phosphorylation refers to the electron transport chain and the chemiosmosis, whereas substrate level phosphorylation refers to a reaction where ADP is going to ATP.